Testing.
Cash.
I think you're gonna have to
check.
lay the smackdown on Odin.
That's my department.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My friends call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour for the potentially most interactive comedy radio show in the universe called Pipedream. Please join us live. Go to comedypipe.com. Click on the YouTube link. Chat with us there. Tweet us at Comedypipe. Skype us. You want to interact? Actually be on the show. Skype, Comedypipe. Jefferson, did I forget anything?
No.
Thank you, Mr. Cool Things.
Hey,
cool.
That's what I do.
You did kind of do one cool thing. You surprised me.
I did?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You left the house for New Year's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just went up to Saginaw.
Just went out.
She just went up to Saginaw to rob another Native American grave of artifacts.
Yeah.
You should see the wampum
out.
I have.
Joe Green knows all about
Shit,
the wampum.
That is such a grave robber reference.
And welcome to the show, our guest this week, the one and only Drew Nolan. How are you, man?
What's up, guys?
Got to get right in there. Get right in there like it's a big phallic object.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good, good. Gonna rock the sunglasses. It is a little bit bright in here. I'm kind of jealous of the sunglasses.
They're kind of cool glasses.
Aviators.
I like them.
Joe, do you have a pair of aviators when you fly?
You are an aviator.
I've never worn them.
I was like,
No.
Art.
I know tons of pilots that do it. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not Top Gun. Don't.
Yeah, like
Just,
I don't think I can pull off the aviators.
no, I cannot.
I'm not a sunglasses guy in general.
I cannot pull off the aviators.
I look pretty
whatsoever.
fucking dumb with sunglasses on, to be honest with
I
you.
think that's the thing with me too, is they don't suit me. Like I got a tiny face, little head, small brain.
I'm just funny looking in general, and the glasses make it worse.
No,
Yeah.
the only glasses that I found that look good on me are like the newer style Oakleys, not like the stupid
The bug
white
eye
ones.
stuff.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are
you know
always
what
cool.
sunglasses
They're
are.
cool. Yeah, if you like jet skiing and being gay.
Thanks.
Is your
But I
favorite
look
band
good
Sugar
jet
Ray?
skiing being gay. What?
Is your favorite band Sugar Ray?
Totally. That's how'd you know? I listened to it. It was actually on the radio this morning. What you want? What you want?
They have some fucking great
I said that wrong, but that was kind of the.
I don't remember the Sugar Ray song.
I just want to fly.
What you want?
Okay.
Put your arms around me, babe.
Are we gonna get sued on YouTube for singing that?
Hopefully not. I really hope.
Mark McGrath. This is Drew Nolan.
Yeah, no, Mark McGrath ain't doing shit. He was on like Celebrity Wife Swap or some shit,
You're on like
and his
fucking
wife,
spell
his
it.
life is not all that great. So
Oh, did you see Celebrity Apprentice with Arnold now?
yes, I did. I've been hearing the ads on Spotify for the past week, and they are fucking hilarious.
Are they?
Arnold himself is doing the promos. And he's like, oh, you gotta check out the new Apprentice. We have all these new celebrities, and they'll be butting heads, and the personalities will just be clashing all over the place.
He does these impersonations. You'd think it was the real people.
But I've heard it like so many times, and it makes me actually want to watch the show because listening to Arnold is just hilarious.
I think it's funny that he had a kid with the nanny and kept the kid around the house like, no, it is not my child. It's just like, he's got fucking adult teeth at 2 years old. He's yours.
Yeah.
That nanny is hideous, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wears a nice belt buckle.
It's like, Arnold, we don't need DNA to realize this is your child. It's pretty clear now that he's 20-something. That it's goddamn a spitting image of his father. If
Yeah, he kept it around until he looked like he was in Terminator 1.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
Yeah, balls on that guy. I gotta tell you.
Make sure to check out our
Tough guy
now
to trust.
deceased friend. Rest in peace, Dave Canyon.
Yes, Dave Canyon, I'm very sorry.
Dumbing It Down with Dave podcast.
R.I.P. Dave.
Email him. The emails will end up just going to me because I have access to his accounts.
I saw you have access to his Twitter as well.
I have access to everything. He didn't know how to do anything,
Ah,
so
okay.
I ended up setting most of it up for him.
Gotcha.
And he's obviously has access, but he went and took before his passing, took a WordPress course.
WordPress?
Yeah, because that's what his website is based on. Comedypipe is a WordPress site.
Oh, okay.
It's not on WordPress.com, but its back end is the engine of WordPress.
No idea what any of that
Yeah,
means.
Where's the comedy part of it?
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. Well, I was talking about Dave Canyon. Dave's dead. Yeah,
Dave's
sorry.
dead. That's the funny part.
Thanks. Email him. Maybe he'll get it. Maybe he won't. Tell me get down with Dave at yahoo.com. He's on show probably 51 by now.
Ooh,
And I should probably have
that was his last show, wasn't it?
yeah, it's probably 51's probably recorded on his
That's
phone.
a good posthumous number.
And no one will hear it. I posted his 50th show for him. Because I knew he had it ready, and all I had to do was hit the publish button. But Dave, we will miss you. We are going to have a benefit show, hopefully in the near future. It's going to be on a Sunday.
Okay. After the Super Bowl.
Dun, 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 dun.
Fuck Dave Canyon, right? Wow. Is it? Wait. Oh my god! When I die, I'm a fucking gunman over here.
Is it weird that there's just gonna be a boner?
Our good friend Dave Canyon's passing is giving you a boner.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say fuck.
I don't know what his 50th show was called, but 48 was Why Are You Crying Part 1, and then again 49 Why Are You Crying Part 2.
Huh.
I hope he's really talking about the special little snowflakes in these two. I bet you that is what he's talking about. I
hope so.
Are you familiar with these special little snowflakes now?
It's how you say pussies on terrestrial radio.
Yeah. Well, no, this isn't terrestrial radio. I'll just call them pussies.
Yeah.
But the mostly liberal special little snowflakes. You know what I'm talking about? Do you listen to the news? Do you anything?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
Long story
CNN
short-
calls them special little.
Long story
snowflakes.
short, the
Disney princesses.
special little snowflakes are the ones that get participation trophies.
And they wear paper clips or whatever the fuck, safety pins on their shirts.
They're the ones that
Yeah.
you're a
I
special
see,
little
I see.
snowflake, and you tried.
Yeah. You do fighting. When you lose a fight, do you get a trophy?
No, I do not.
You get,
No.
you get bruises.
Yeah,
Fucking
well, you
headache.
usually get
piss blood for a day and a
Bruises
half.
one way or the other.
Yeah, you
Win-
get
win or
bruises if
lose.
you win too.
Not, yeah, but I've seen ones.
I
where
mean,
it's like,
well, yeah.
I don't know if you're. I don't know
That
if you've
woman who whooped Ronda Rousey's
I was
ass didn't have any bruises.
about to ask him, do you follow MMA closely?
Yes,
as well
yes,
as
I do.
Going into the fight, who did you think was going to win, Nunes or Ronnie?
I'm gonna tell you where my heart was at, and then I'm gonna tell you where my mind was at, and the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation. Anybody that watches or competes actively in mixed martial arts knew that Nunes was gonna beat her.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought it would go to like the second round at
Yeah.
least, but Rousey didn't look at all hungry. I mean, I feel like Holly Holm has humbled her.
Yeah.
And I mean, if she wants to fight, like that's great. Like I love her for everything that she's accomplished. She's a pioneer in women's fighting and women's sports.
Absolutely.
And in sports in general. You know, she's had some ups and downs. She's been cocky, but I mean, a lot of people take shots at her right now. She's still an amazing fighter. She's still she made a lot of records, you know.
Kick my ass.
well, a lot of
Yeah,
to
she
be
kicked my ass
fair,
too.
like
You
being
know, her
co-
judo
being-
background, you know.
Yeah, I agree. She didn't look hungry at all. Nunes came out just with fury.
No, I don't.
And I don't know that Ronda's really been attacked that viciously
Well, being cocky.
right off the bat. I mean,
I
she's been like, there have been attacks, but that was like, I watched it. I was like, wow, she just didn't lay off really at all. It was kind of,
You watched the Holly Holmes fight, right?
yeah.
Okay, so up to the whole way, Ronda's talking so much shit. I'm gonna fuck you up, and
Yeah.
I'm telling everybody, I'm like, yo, this is it. She's done, right? And so I even took a bet. I actually won like $100 on the fucking fight. So either way, I'm telling everybody. Everybody's like, no, she's unbeatable. Nobody's gonna stop her. I'm like, yo, this chick's like a world-class boxer. She's a champion boxer. She's a champion kickboxer. Like her stand-up is dangerous. Okay, Holly's Ronda's gonna have to get her down for anything to happen, and I don't see that happening. And what happens? She gets kicked in the face and like knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Now this fight,
Close.
I think it got stopped fast. I don't think she was knocked out.
No, I agree. I
I
agree with probably everything you're going to say. I questioned it a lot at the end of that fight. I'm like,
She was definitely shell shocked, but she could have recovered.
I think the decision was made to stop the fight because she really hadn't defended much throughout.
No,
And
she
then
didn't.
that flurry really took her to another level of, I don't think she could have recovered. Even if she did recover, it would only been temporary, and then she would have been hurt even more because then it would have been another kick to the head.
They are the highest ranking professionals in the sport, okay, in the world. Okay, they're paid X amount of dollars to go in there and do what they do. Both of them understand that, like, you sign a waiver that says even death in this motherfucker. Like anybody that's ever fought, anybody that's ever competed, you sign a waiver. Death. I also am part owner of a gym down here. You sign a waiver to like work at our gym.
Sure.
You know, everything is that. So she knew that what she goes in there, and I understand everything's about safety, and Herb Dean's got to do his job, and everybody's got to have an image to maintain. But was she done? Was she finished?
I think she was. I totally think, and it starts from the very first comments we made. She didn't come out hungry.
No, she didn't.
She's
humbled. She's humbled.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just. There's so many fighters I've seen that talk so much shit, and then bell gets rung, and they just come running out swinging and get knocked out 10 seconds later.
Right.
There's too many fights that have happened. And
like everyone that ever fought Mike Tyson up the butt.
Yeah.
Except Holyfield.
And all the years.
Yeah,
he
lost.
Yeah, he was rapey during those.
That also gives me a boner. I get a lot of boners.
A lot of things that give you boners. In the green room, the conversations about your life were.
Sounds like quite a
I
ride.
find it really interesting. Like, okay, you want to fuck Dr. Ruth Westheimer. That's normal.
She's sexy.
It is,
Yeah,
huh?
that's totally normal. But then being like, I want to fuck her.
She wasn't on the radar.
Wait.
Who here doesn't want to fuck Dr. Ruth? You tell me right now.
But then
don't raise your hand. You raise your hand if you do. And these guys raise your hand. You've seen it. We all want to fuck
yeah.
Dr. Ruth.
You guys didn't raise.
If she said to me, "Wow, you really know what you're doing," would be the greatest compliment.
Yeah, it would. I just imagine her
But
like
the thing
old hand, like I'd imagine like my dick being like a sausage and shit,
You
and she's
figure
just like an
she's-
old Italian woman cranking it.
I mean,
You figure she's seen it all?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's literally writes the books on it.
Well, it's
Stick like two fingers
could
in my
be
ass.
making it up.
If she has taken all of that, like it's gonna be a fucking hallway to my dick.
yeah, like
It might.
Like it's gonna be a
you
dusty
think
hallway.
you think she's ever fucked a donkey?
well,
No.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yo, let's call her right now.
The funniest part of that conversation though was you were like, "I'd fuck her." What's her net worth?
But I found out it was 0, so I'm not interested.
She's no longer as attractive and fuckable without money.
She's
I
93.
know that made sense.
I
But prior to knowing about the money, you did want to bang it.
All right. If she
Like you don't bang it and get a Ferrari out
all
of
right,
it.
if she is, let's say, if she has an 8-ball cocaine, an ounce of weed, and a couple bottles, we can talk. We can talk.
See, but this is not about her wanting to bang you.
What is
That would be bribery. I have cocaine, and then the Joe can do a much better
I
impression.
could jerk off.
Oh
in
yeah,
her
I do
face.
a great Dr. Ruth.
Way better than I do. Your impersonations are way better than
Yeah.
anything.
You guys have a great person.
A clitoris is
wish
not
I
a
was
button.
on.
They call it a button, but it is not a button.
This is beautiful.
Very. Let's be gentle.
Poor Dr. Ruth. She made it through 2016, though.
Woo!
oh, thank God.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's an accomplishment.
Yo,
It's,
Dr. Ruth, if you're
So did-
listening, I want to eat your asshole.
She's a big proponent of foreplay.
Now, are you a Betty White fan? Would you also?
Oh
Betty-
yes,
yeah,
yeah, dude. I got that. Like, what is it? Silver dollar fever. What is
Silver
that?
dollar fever.
What is that?
Silver
that means
fever?
he's you're a
The platinums. I love the gray fucking fur burgers. I really do. Like,
the Great Fur Burgers with money.
yes,
He's a fan of the early bird special.
Woo!
I keep it not hoochie mama. What is
Oh, I love hoochies
From
too.
Seinfeld?
no? There's a term for.
Slam pigs.
Yeah, you're getting close. You're getting close.
Gold diggers.
Gold diggers. There we go. Granny gold diggers. Granny
Yo.
gold diggers. There you go.
Yo, I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
You really got to get that one fixed.
No.
Yeah, stop hitting it.
Yeah.
No.
No. Even on the second one.
Yeah.
I don't have the wire even plugged
Just
in
do
this one.
gunfire.
Don't have it handy. Oh, sure.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
better.
but you even stuttered, but you didn't know because it was gunfire.
But at least
It's
it makes
on
sense.
burst.
Yeah.
It's
That's
gunfire.
What is it? What is it?
I don't care. You're
someone's
repeating.
gonna
It's,
rave?
it's annoying.
Yeah, well, now it's become a game. What is it going to be?
No, it's not a game. It sucks.
You need a
It's the sound of Joe.
you need a new soundboard app.
Oh my god, what are you
I get it.
doing?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I'm
It-
a whiny bitch.
If
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
do
good.
this, do you have any ecstasy?
No.
Just kidding. I do not
wanna start
participate in any illegal narcotics ever.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I don't condone that. And my number isn't 555-5555.
2222222.
So, how many fights have you been in?
Like in life or in
No. Okay. We'll separate the
My
questions.
official-
since
my
it's
official
kinda-
record.
let's just-
official record / then life.
right now. Then life. Okay. Well, I have
Get right up in there.
26 and 14, which is
A little closer.
26 and 14, which is a total of 40 fights right now. And the past of
Professionally or life? I'm
no,
sorry.
only 2 professional fights,
Okay.
and that's 1 and 1.
So 45?
No, 40 total, all together. And then before that, obviously, I was a product of the system.
Okay.
You know, got taken out of my house at 12. You know,
Fights on the street or in school?
you know, whatever you had to do. Like it's just
So
like
the answer is yes.
I didn't like to
Well-
fight for myself though. Honestly, like I like to more so was the
Stick up.
defending somebody else.
Stick up
Like
for them.
I never really wanted to have an issue with anybody. I never really felt
You
like
weren't the bully, but if somebody was getting bullied, you stepped
You stuck-
in.
you stuck up for
I,
me.
I got bullied when I was a little kid, bro. Like
I
in
think
fucking
all of
second
us can say
grade-
yes.
in second grade, bro. Like I used to pick my nose and eat it and shit. You know, I was a fucking nerdy
Well, it's
kid.
salty and it
you
tastes
know?
good when you're
My
in second
kid's
grade.
doing it now. It's
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, I would laugh like you didn't
it's
eat a booger
gross,
in your
man.
life.
You know,
Of
and
course I have.
Yeah,
it's
yum.
not my fault that I did it to my freshman year. You know, it
Good point.
sucks.
but it's something you've overcome.
Yeah, that's
I've
different.
overcome. I love the taste. You know,
How could you not?
it's
You know?
That's a good
You know-
callback. That's a good
you know-
callback to the gray fur burger.
Yeah.
It's like
It
eating
is.
boogers.
see, I'm not addicted to cocaine. I just like the way it smells.
Yeah, sure.
right.
Yeah.
No. I
Somebody's-
actually hate cocaine, but I love the smell of it.
Yeah, it's
I just gave you a joke back to you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's-
That's
no,
ridiculous.
it's-
Fuck you, Joe.
Joe, what's on the list?
I don't know. Covering a lot of stuff
It's
here.
a goddamn list.
Yeah, the list is gonna.
Oh boy.
Dave Canyon's gonna love.
All right,
the
well,
list
let's
in
get
his-
the ball
in his deck.
rolling. Huge clit.
Huge clit. Now,
Ooh.
this
Talk
I'm going to
about
give some slight
him.
backstory, and then I'm going to throw it off
Please,
to Joe.
please put
because-
it in context.
A black
first.
story?
So,
In my defense, it was only meant to be funny.
here's what I know. This evening starts out with Joe and I hanging out, and my neighbor stopped by, and we're chit chatting, and
She have a big clit.
the topic,
Ooh,
the topic of big clit came
That's
up.
giving me a boner too.
Now, my neighbor is a lesbian,
Mm.
and big clit. And I don't know if you.
A friend
like,
of
I'm
hers
assuming-
dated somebody that had a big clit,
Okay,
and I thought,
this is-
and I was
Huge
like, I had
clits.
questions. I've never come across a big clit, but I was like, I think I'd give it a shot. There you
Tore
go
that
for
shit
it.
up.
But then somebody else said, well, it depends on how big it gets when it gets hard. And I went, oh, that's right. There are other factors to this that I hadn't considered. I'm thinking all floppy. Oh, it's going to be fun. You know, it's like, a little Twizzler.
Yeah.
You know, no,
I-
it is.
That
was
little
like,
fella's
oh, yeah.
gonna perk up.
Right. And then I'm sucking a tiny dick and it's weird.
yeah, I'm like,
That's,
my buddy did
there's
that,
a,
dude.
there's a
My
wall.
buddy did that.
But I might go through with it and just never talk about it.
dude sucking tiny dick.
Hold on. I got to give you a little bit of a backstory right now. On my many things that I do in my fucking life, I also am a male stripper. And my buddy's a male stripper, right? I have a lot. I fucking
I
farm.
got a lot of jobs, man.
I farm in a lot of guys into the strip club,
That's
to be
funny.
honest with you. Of course, it's a gay place, right? It's a fucking gay place in Albany. And they're actually very wonderful people. I'm going to say that right now, Rocks. I love you guys. But basically, what happened one night, I brought one of my straight buddies. We do this, gay for pay thing. It's actually very lucrative. You know, you could leave there.
I've
you
heard
know,
of that. The game
$400 in a 4-hour period. You know,
I mean, I've never
I'm not
heard
getting that right now. You know, I'll fucking helicopter my dick. You know, for fucking $100.
Oh, the meat
something.
spin.
Oh yeah, they love it. It's a classic. I do like sit-ups in the raft. You know what? I'm not, if you want to see it, come and see me Friday nights. 7 through 11.
Jefferson will be there.
All right. I wear some tight speedos. I don't get fully naked unless you tell me to. But either way, so we're talking about big clits, oversized clits, and then we talk about little dicks. So my buddy, and I thought he was my buddy until I fucking hung out with him on New Year's, and he fucking ran out on the check on me. I fucking had to fucking wind up paying a fucking $90 fucking check, and I got to tip the motherfucker. It's a bar I go to. He fucking ran up a whole fucking drink tab. He's just an asshole, just a fucking asshole. That's why I'm telling the story.
That's why I don't take Jefferson out.
That's why I'm telling the story. All right. So we worked the club. And he's like, "Yo, this girl's so hot." And I'm like, "I seen it, before she got changed. Filipina, you're a beautiful fucking tranny. Good for you. Keep growing, lady." Anyways, so she
I love that. You're a beautiful tranny. Keep growing, lady.
So she's on my Facebook, so I don't know if she's watching.
That's just a nice thing to say. It's poetic.
Everybody.
I love it.
So anyways,
I love everybody except the 40 people I fought.
He's like gay conflicted and shit like that. So he winds up like fucking her, right? And he comes out. I just go to the weed spot. I'm just like leaving. I'm like, yo, I'm doing my shift. I got a little bit of fucking money in my pocket. I got to go get some fucking weed now, right? I'm fucked up. I'm getting drunk all fucking night. I got old man's grabbing my dick and shit. So I got to fucking go off, grab a sandwich, and get some fucking weed. So that's what I do, and I left him there, and he fucking wind up fucking this tranny. And the only thing he told me, like, he comes out, he punches me in the fucking gut now. My friend is an all-state wrestler. He comes to the gym. We fucking train all the time. That's what the fuck we do. So anyways, he punched me in the gut. He knows I'll fuck him up. He absolutely knows it, right? So he backs up. I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck you doing, bro? I got some fucking weed." And I smoked the weed. Like, I got like a fucking clip like this. I'm like, "Hey, dude, I got you some fucking weed." And I still have some more weed, and I was prepared to roll with him and everything. But then he's like, "Dude, fuck you. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, you piece of shit. I'm gonna kill myself." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude? What do you mean you're gonna kill yourself? You need to chill the fuck out. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Are you high on something? What the fuck are you doing, bro?" He's like, "I can't believe you left me." I'm like, "Oh, you fucked the fucking train." Dude, so I start flipping out on him, right? And he's like, "You piece of shit." And I'm like, "You know what? It's cool, dude." I said, he's like, "Does that make me gay?" I'm like, "Nah, you're not gay." I said, "You do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Like, whatever." But that's my story about clits. I could tell you how I talked him off.
You're a clit in that entire story.
Oh, so he compared to me the little dick. He compared the little little dick. We talked about little dick. Sorry. So he compares to me the little dick. He's like, "It's like she was almost, because she was taking those hormone things, man. So like dick looked like a shrimp cocktail. So it's like it was an oversized clit, man." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's fucking right, man. You're fucking right. Did you suck it?"
That's the follow-up. Yeah, that's the
oddly appropriate question.
Yeah, Barbara Walters right there. Did you suck it?
He punched me. he hit me again.
Couple more.
See, the thing, like, okay, whatever. But there's the big clit. There's still a vagina underneath the big clit thing. That's just like the whole thing with me with the giant clit. I was like, I would do it once. I think I would give it a shot.
A tranny or a giant clit?
Giant clit.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Speed
absolutely
dial.
sure. What?
Speed dial?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm not sucking a tiny dick, but a big clit. I might, I'd be like, all right, well, this, what do I do? Any pointers you got? Should I, toothy? I don't know. Just toothy. You want to nibble? I don't know what to do with this.
Try to do raspberries.
It would be.
Yeah,
I guess what I'm trying to say is
raspberries maybe almost appropriate.
Yeah, right. Fart on it, something like that.
Motorboat it.
Hit it like a speed bag.
Motorboat the giant clit.
Ask her to do the meat spin.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting really romantic with this mic that's been in Mike Tyson's ass. Smells like sweat.
I mean, somebody with a giant clit's gotta be a crazy squirter. There's no way you
Crazy
can have a
squirter?
giant clit and not be a squirter. Oh yeah, you have
Oh
to.
yeah,
You're saying
absolutely.
it's like
Like only you can prevent forest fires.
So-
Whoosh.
Hey, I'm glad you brought up squirters because that's a wonderful topic. I
Yes.
love
Oh,
that
yeah,
topic more than anything right now. Better than tiny dicks and fat clits.
So I'm gonna go into a slight segue here to almost answer a question that I have to ask Joe anyway. So Joe handed me a piece of paper with a phone number. Who's going to be? We're going to make a phone call in the very near future. Steve Ignat.
Yes.
Ignat, not?
Yeah.
Any clue? Sure. Figure it out once we get him on the phone. Now he performs comedy out west.
West Side.
Mid. Yeah, that's why. That's
Ask
why,
him.
That's why I
once
kinda left
once
it
we get
open.
him on the phone, ask him, and he'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm in Kentucky or whatever."
Midwest.
Hopefully it's Wisconsin because I'm a
but
huge Packers fan. I'd like to see
performs-
a Wisconsin.
he
fan right now.
performs comedy dressed as a woman.
Oh, he's a
He does some comedy. And
That's
drag,
like
yeah.
that's actually not a bad idea. I mean,
So-
fucking it worked for Martin Lawrence. It works for Tyler Perry.
I have
you
seen
know?
it done, and I've seen it.
It works for fucking Robin Williams. I mean,
Oh,
Jesus
sure, yeah.
Christ, Mrs. Motherfucking Doubtfire.
Bigglesworth and the giant. fucking clips. So we'll be calling. So the question for Joe is, when are we going to be calling Steve?
Very soon.
Very
in touch.
soon.
Like in
We're
30
playing-
seconds?
We're playing this as it goes, and it will be
Okay.
soon. And
I'll
there'll
wait
be.
for
It's
Joe
red
for the
light,
cue.
green light. Right
I'll
now.
wait for the cue, and then
Yes.
we'll call
Very
Steve.
green light. How
We'll
did
see you.
everybody feel
1, 2,
after
3.
eating that weird army food last week?
Fine. Why?
That was fine too.
Yeah.
I just saw
liked-
the
I
pack
liked-
there. Thought I'd ask.
Drew did a nice thing when he showed up today. He drew this like line that was just like, okay, this is getting. It was like, do you want a beer? He's like, sure, but I'm not going to do heroin with you.
Yes.
And it was like,
No.
wow, we're going to be
Fuck that.
friends.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be great.
We
Yeah,
then
it's just like that
high-fived.
boundary. It was like right away, like, yeah, sure, but
No.
I'm not going to do heroin with
Not
you. And I'm
about
like,
that
this?
life.
Yeah. We then
Kids,
high-fived, and I'm
stay
like,
off of heroin.
yes,
It's bullshit.
it's
Oh,
not-
yeah.
Heroin, crack, meth. I mean, everything else is pretty copacetic if you're just experimenting. If you're doing
Heroin,
that shit every
crack,
day.
Meth. That fake weed shit.
Oh yeah,
Don't do that either.
don't do that
Whatever
K2
that
shit.
is.
That
Yeah,
K2 shit.
Yeah, don't do
that
that.
salvia.
It's
Yeah.
a really good line to draw with somebody when you first meet them.
If you want to like dry out cat turds, smoke that shit
either.
instead of fucking doing heroin, kids.
Yeah, just don't. And it scares me finding out that heroin is cheaper than pot these days.
Is it?
Come to
That-
Passage
like,
Malibu.
seriously,
Cat
that's why
Turd.
it's fucking killing people, because they're like, hey, you can buy
What?
this for $10.
You ever
this
see
for $10.
Basketball Diaries?
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio. It's all about heroin and a
Yeah,
kid getting
it's-
molested and shit's fucked up.
Well, that
really
sounds like
fucked up.
Jefferson's kind of movie.
Mm.
Sports and pedophilia.
It's a
Yeah.
instructional video.
You really find out what's eating Gilbert Grape.
Wow. The mystery is solved.
Or
Yeah.
It's Mrs. Bigglesworth
Mm.
eating Gilbert Grape. What else is on Joe's list there?
Would you eat Gilbert Scrapes?
free range veal.
We'll wait for Joe to come back for free range
All right.
meal.
Oh.
PETA can kiss my ass.
That's a Joe thing too.
Oh,
Joe.
that's pretty
I
wild.
don't do heroin. We just did
We
heroin.
did do heroin.
we didn't just do heroin.
just did
Didn't
heroin right
just
here
all
in the
do
comedy
heroin.
dream. Everybody needs to know it. No,
The
that's
first-
fucked up.
The first subject on the next page is ass stuff.
Ooh,
stuff.
should we
This-
wait? We should have waited for him.
Just wait for him.
Yeah.
Joe, we gotta wait for you. to
Joe,
talk
where the
about
hell are
Dumbing It
you?
Down, you dick.
You- what
Might as
the
well check
fuck?
out our Dead Friends podcast, Dumbing It Down with Dave. With Dave
All
Cannon,
right,
the
ask-
fastest podcast on
All right,
earth.
yeah, ass stuff. ass
Final
stuff.
episode.
There he is.
Final
There he is.
episode.
You're just in time for ass play.
Thank you.
Make sure to check it out before his podcast gets taken down due to inactivity,
Yeah.
due to his death,
Because he's dead.
because he's dead. Jesus.
What happened to ass play? Everybody was screaming, Joe, ass play. I get here, and everybody's like, Dave's dead. Maybe what's going on? Yeah, Dave's dead.
Yo.
What's ass
This
play?
is an interesting way to
Ass
take a
play,
death.
ass play,
I have to say, this is the
ass
most happiest way I've ever taken. in
Oh, it's a
receiving
happy
death.
ending, all right.
Ooh, you're
Boom.
talking super sexy to me.
What's his net worth?
Dave Canyon probably more than Dr. Ruth at this point.
I'll
'cause he
bang
still
him.
has a job.
Where is he?
Well, he's dead, so I don't know.
All right,
It's-
fuck.
it's
He's not
average.
dead. And he's got zero net worth. Fucking Ruth is above the ground, so she's got more of a fucking net
I
worth.
think he had pretty decent life insurance.
All right, asshole play.
So yeah, so we started going through the list, Joe, and there was too many things on there.
You
The
went,
first
you went through the Comedypipe book. Ass, ass
Jefferson
stuff.
did. Well,
no, I
that
don't
was the
care.
last
It's
thing
the-
we
it's-
went.
it's
He asked me
There
to.
was other two
It's-
topics that
hold on a
that,
second.
that were specific to you, so we definitely couldn't do those.
Couldn't do him.
They're not specific to me, are
Yeah, they were.
They might
PETA,
be. Fuck
PETA.
PETA.
Oh,
in the-
PETA? Oh, yeah. People
Dude,
with me
how
keep
about
PETA
we
in
do
a
a-
job.
asses and PETA, and we could talk about PETA's asses. Mhm. I'll
No,
fuck
first of all,
PETA up their
it's-
ass.
It's everybody's book. This is Comedypipe's book. Anybody can go through it and write in it. So it's not like, it's not like I wrote, I killed a hobo last night. And you guys are reading it.
Don't do that.
No, if you want to
What-
kill a hobo, go for it.
just don't write it in the
They're
book.
fucking hobos. Nobody loves them.
Can I?
Just don't write it in the book.
Fuck them.
I
Throw them
got-
off a fucking train trestle when you're going over, like some circus movie.
Joe.
Woo!
Joe,
Yes, sir.
can I draw a dick in your book?
Fucking yeah, here.
Thank you, buddy.
So the ass stuff, it was,
We're gonna
we were
find out his
talking
art skills.
earlier in the green room. We were
I
talking
can actually
about,
draw a pretty good dick. I think
Okay.
I can draw a pretty good dick. I actually put a lot of detail. I'll give you some veins and stuff.
Cool.
I tattooed a cartoon dick. It was a savage cartoon. My first tattoo I ever did on this kid. Me and my buddy Nate. Like, we got this kid fucked up. He took like 3 shots. And he's like, tattoo me. I said, we're going to tattoo a dick on you. And he's like, all right. So right here,
All right.
fucking the most crudest, this fucking shittiest dick I've ever done with the Gene Simmons tongue pierced and shit. It was just disgusting.
Wait.
I put a tongue on the dick. It was standing up straight, and I put a tongue on the dick, and the tongue was pierced, right? And it's just like this dick had hair on his balls. He had veins. He was girthy. He was a triumphant. He was a
That dick
triumphant.
almost sounds better than what's her face's dick.
But I'm not going to give you that dick on this paper. I'm going to give you a fresh dick.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a fresh perspective on cartoon dicks.
We know a
You want
a female.
You
friend
want a
that has
hard one?
giant
You want a
dick.
hard dick? You want a limp dick?
oh, dude, hard. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not even,
but
I'm,
who draws a
I'm
lip dick?
straight as they come. I don't want to see a noodle.
Yeah.
You don't want to see a noodle?
No.
Am I taking up the whole page, or am I
Nah.
doing the corner on the notes over here?
You got a whole page.
I get a whole fucking page. Oh my god, we're gonna come all over the place.
Yeah, do the whole thing. So the ass stuff. What that was about was we were in the green room. We were talking earlier, and it was the topic came up of licking asses, and I was like, I've done it by accident.
How do you lick an axe by accident?
She moved.
You-
she
you're-
quivered,
you-
she
yeah, you
twitched.
move
Too
Yeah.
much follow through.
Yeah, everybody's in. You know, I call it. It's
You hit the
everybody.
right spot.
I like to call it everybody's enthusiastic.
Yeah.
You know, and you move around, and sometimes you fall off the swing. You know, and it's okay. You get
That's
back on, you keep
beautiful.
swinging, everything's cool. It's just like, you know, you swish, and you know, back in the saddle. You got any Listerine? And well, it's bacteria.
I know.
So-
I'm with you.
So yeah, I've done it like, you know, by accident. But I've never had it done to me, and I've never, also the anal. I've never done anal, never had it offered, never asked for it.
Why
So-
not? You've never had your asshole licked.
See,
Yes, exactly. No.
Why? I have one of the most grossest asses that you can ever imagine to fucking see.
Everybody does.
No.
Well, actually, no. There's actually a
There's some
couple.
asses I enjoy licking.
Yeah,
There
there's a
is.
couple.
I love licking ass. I know. I can't even tell you. Like, I'll get up deep. I'll punch those fucking. Oh, you know what? I can't even get in this. right now.
Leather Cheerio.
The fucking Hershey's Dirt Star. Mm.
Yeah. Not a poop fan.
Mm.
Even more after having kids. Not a poop fan.
Either way, you know,
Oh,
you
no.
lick them from crack to crack, and you make them feel appreciated. I'll fucking suck her toes all the way up their leg.
That's what I mean. Like,
I'm a
people say,
savage.
like you say, like licking ass. It makes it sound like vulgar. Like, is there like this sexual stimulation thing?
Oh,
to it?
yeah.
Like let's channel like Dr. Ruth. Like, is there
Yes, for me.
like a benefit? It
I-
feels good or something.
If I'm at like 8 inches, I'll be at 10 inches after I lick her ass.
God
So the
bless you.
licking of the ass helps you.
Oh, yeah. No, it does. It does. But like when she licks my ass, it does not help me at all. Not even a little bit.
Is it
Because-
helping her?
No, the
You're a
only
giver.
Because otherwise
the
you're
only
doing
reason
it.
the only reason that I enjoy getting my ass licked is because I benefit from it. They will do anything for me when they lick my ass. A lot of people lick my ass.
Yeah, I mean that's
My asshole's a very popular
The line-
asshole to lick. I don't even want to go into details.
That
But
sounds like
if
something
these-
like a really cool gangster in Jersey would say. Like, hey, you're really a nice guy. A lot of people lick my ass. You want to lick my ass?
Want to get in the ass licking ass?
You want?
I think I'm gonna go with Tony the Hat Guy.
Oh shit!
No, you're an ass licker. I can tell. I could look. I saw you. I looked in your eyes.
And then I recalled to the waxing.
But
of
think
the
about
ass.
it. If
Okay. All right.
if you a chick licks your ass, right?
Let's say.
Let's say it. Let's just say it.
All right.
Let's just say it, right?
there's really no
So
lines
she's in
left
there.
to cross at that point.
She's in there deep. She's swiping. She's not punching. She's not punching your star, but she's comfortably rimming it. She's tonguing around it. She's swiping the whole crack. She's not ignoring it. She's giving you like a gusher up your ass. You know, she's spitting up there and shit. She's playing games. Maybe she's got a pinky.
There's no
None of
point.
this
There's
sounds
no point
appealing
at
in the
all in
least.
that I am not thinking. Did I wipe good enough?
I love it.
Or do I?
Yo,
but
check.
like,
I have
am
such
I
a
gonna
hairy
kiss
ass
that
too.
mouth later?
No, I know. They make them brush their teeth afterwards.
Well, no,
Make 'em
but
brush their
there's
teeth.
no
Yo,
afterwards. If
you
she
ever
comes
hear-
up after,
And I'm shaved
to
anyway. I
give
shave
you a
everything.
kiss, are
No.
you like
I'm all
no?
good.
No, she has to brush her teeth afterwards. Sometimes I don't kiss like women afterwards because like I do make them do just.
So ass to mouth, yes or no?
Do I fuck her in the ass and then make her suck my dick? Absolutely.
Yes. Well, that
Do I have her
second
lick my
question.
ass? Do I lick her
I
ass?
should've asked
But do I
vagina
want to
to mouth
taste my
first.
ass or my semen?
Right.
Absolutely not. I will
Yeah.
not taste my semen. I will not taste my own ass.
That's fucking gross.
That is fucking gross.
At least he's got
You
some
want to know? I got
some
another
lines.
buddy that's you know, we went on spring break or not spring break. What I don't even know what the fuck. 4th of July. We went up to the fucking mountains, and my buddy, we wound up getting fucking fucked up and bringing some fat bitches back to my other buddy's house, and we had a fucking crazy orgy. One had like I went in, I couldn't even get fully erect, bro. I dipped into this one like leather stomach chick. She had a purple fucking C-section scar so fucking thick, and it's like I know like 6 kids crawled out of there, and it's just like
It looks like
they're-
the Oregon Trail.
and you know what? DSS has half of them. So it's like because they were trying to run the fuck up out of there. That's why she's all scarred up. It's a fucking war zone, you know. So like I'm fucked up though. I'm fucked up, and now I'm like I'm getting laid. I fucked 2 other girls. Like I'm like woo, who gives a fuck, right? So I grab like she just sits on it, and I'm like grabbing my balls and my dick, and I'm completely soft. She sits on it, all of it goes in. All of it goes in, soft with the fucking balls, with the fucking dick. All of it goes in, and I dipped in. I'm like, holy shit, she's got to have a disease. I better get the fuck out of here. Like, because I tried to move around in there.
I was like, that could be potentially awesome.
I thought about sticking my fist in there, and then she stuck a finger in my buddy's butt.
Wow.
Some other shit happened too, but I don't know if I want to discuss it.
This guy gets down.
Yeah, Drew.
I live life like a rock star. I really want to tell you that.
Sure do.
I do what Drew wants to do when Drew wants to do it.
I have met some individuals that have some life experience. You, my friend, in the 2 hours I've known you,
We've known each other for 2 hours already. Holy shit,
maybe,
time is
maybe
flying.
3. Not
3?
Yeah,
How
7
many-
o'clock is about when I came out, so it's almost 9. It's
Oh,
not even
shit.
2 hours.
It's 9 o'clock.
You almost.
Almost.
We got 20 minutes left of the show.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
It's gonna be
Joe will come down and see you at the strip club sometime.
Oh, you guys have to. If you guys want to be, you know, yeah, I know you guys probably have wife and kids still, but like,
No.
I probably like mad. You know, I'm not gonna get into details, but the mayor of Schenectady probably goes in there and shit like that, tips me mad money.
Shit.
You know, fucking seen him making out with another underwear boy. You know, these niggas got families and shit. They do.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly.
No, I've been there. And there's been
Allegedly.
people on the news, like people you see on the news, where
So-
they're like, "We're live in front of
It's
the
like-
do-do-do," and then I'm like, "Oh, he likes guys."
It's
A
like
lot.
it's like they're in their mind. They still think that they don't like guys.
Right, but I've seen them at Rocks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
huh. And I'm like,
You
wow.
go to Rocks?
I've been there a bunch, yeah. And I was just like, wow, he's really enthusiastic about kissing men.
Yeah.
Like
You see
at the
me
bar
there?
scene? I don't think I've seen you there.
You seen
I
me?
would remember a meat spin. I
Did
did.
you see that meat spin?
I would
Yo,
remember that.
I be getting on
did-
the I be getting on the counter, Coyote Ugly in the shit. I have people take shots out of my fucking navel, and now I got a fuzzy fucking navel.
I
Can
did
you
strip
believe how many
comedy
old
there
man
once. I did
like
that.
fucking want to take shots out of me? They'll pay $10 to take shots out of my fuzzy fucking navel.
Jesus Christ.
Legend.
I got bills to pay
Savage.
and mouths
I'd
to
make a
feed.
killing over
Ain't
that.
nothing
I was
in-
like, well, I
Ain't
don't have a
nothing
Is
fuzzy
your
in
navel
navel.
for
really fuzzy? I don't think that's
Fuzzy,
It is.
fuzzy, wuzzy,
I don't have a
what's
fuzzy
there?
navel, but there I've been
Oh, I
to.
finished my dick.
I've been to Provincetown.
I finished my dick.
There's-
I couldn't fit it on the whole page because it was triumphant.
I'm just
Hey,
hoping that,
pass my dick around.
was the tattoo better or worse than your rendering here?
In essence, it was worse, but I think that one's actually it was better because it was a whole dick.
So how many tattoos have you?
Before that point, none.
How many have you done now?
I don't want to talk about this. I've done a lot. I've done some on myself too.
Okay, that was actually the next question.
You wanna
Have ever
see?
tattooed? No, if it's on, I have a feeling it's on your dick. I wanna see it.
I did pierce my dick in high school, but I got
Oh.
over that. I took it
Okay,
out.
I
Shit
pierced
was-
my hand. the little webbing in between your
You
thumb
did?
and your index finger. Absolutely.
That's hardcore. I never done that one yet.
Yeah,
I did my
I
tongue,
did do
nipples,
that.
dick, all that shit. Nose, septum, the fucking eyebrows, all that shit.
Yeah.
The Medusa, the fucking hair, the fucking snake. I
Yeah.
just took them all out. I was all like emo, like kid, you know.
Okay.
Like it was nice. Those were the fun girls to get involved with. The ones that wanted to kill themselves because
I'm so emo.
they're so emo.
Fuck
Like
me.
they're like, I'm slitting my wrist tonight, but can I suck your cock? Can I suck your cock? Will you fuck me in my ass? Yes. Do you worship the devil?
I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
Just go emo, Joe.
No,
just
you
gotta
gotta
start-
switch it up. Switch it
I
up.
gotta
You can
start
never
wearing
stay
black,
still.
get my nose pierced and stuff, and just be like, hey,
No, you just gotta whip your
no,
dick
wait, I'm
out.
sure there's more to it than that.
You gotta tell
Never
them.
mind.
Tell them your dick's pierced, and they're like, really? Show me. We whip that shit out. But before you whip it out, you gotta play with it a little bit. You don't want to fucking whip out a fucking soft dick.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You gotta reach
Yeah.
in. You gotta reach
And
in.
you got to make sure it's the right time because
Do a
nobody can
little-
just go around whipping their dick around. You know, like that's nobody likes anybody that whips their dick around. Like,
Mike and I talked about this over dinner a little bit, body piercings. And I wear way too much like wool sweaters to have any body piercings at all. That shit
I love
snacks.
wool,
Yeah, these are wolf.
like wool
Wool
socks.
sweaters.
Yeah, I've got like big,
Have you ever
thick
jerked
shit.
off in a wool sock?
No.
What?
No,
Why
I've
not?
been they've been around when
It's
I've
like
done it.
rug burn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
bet.
was just like, it's like minimally, I'd be a fear
I jerked
of
off a
static electricity.
toothpaste as a kid
Yeah.
once. That was the worst experience of my life.
We
Actually,
should
second
call-
worst.
We should call Steve.
Call Steve.
Steve,
Call
we have
Steve.
19 minutes. We'd have to call Steve.
Steve,
I'm gonna let him know we're calling
Calling
now.
Steve. Oh,
Hey,
so I just called Steve. I'll
paging
figure it
Dr.
out.
Faggot. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry, that was terrible.
No, let's
figure it
confuse him.
Don't crucify me. The truth.
And we'll ask
will
if
set
Jay
you
accepted
free.
his friend request. If not, we'll put a little pressure on her. Accept
my-
his friend request. He's a cool dude, and he's doing drag comedy in a place where people really don't like
I'm gonna let you drive this interview, by the way.
Who?
No, okay.
Yeah, get it going.
All right.
Start it.
Well, it's not a black-
If it dials, I'm trying to dial here.
Dun, dun, dun.
So it's connecting. It's not connecting.
Hmm.
I'm glad I pay for Skype.
Beautiful.
Just fantastic.
See, like I don't know, like I thought earlier, like a big clit might be good, like a big dick. Like people, like nobody's like, oh, his dick's so small, but you know, it's really nice. It's like no, big. Everybody universally seems to enjoy a big dick.
Not everybody.
Huh?
You like big dicks?
Well, it just seems to be
So it's
universal.
not universal.
If I
huh?
had one, I'd be like, yeah, this is pretty sweet.
If you had a big dick.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice. But like from
Like
what
if
I've
you were
seen, like,
holding one, or if like you had one between your own legs,
no, mine. Like if I personally
like two
was,
dicks touching,
docking.
like you want to play sword fights with another dick that's bigger.
No,
than
it's just
yours?
like you watch
I'm
porn
trying
and
to
stuff,
figure
and it's
this
like,
out.
people seem to universally like big dicks.
I thought most pornos were like more like uglier guys, out of shape guys, smaller dicks, because like you want to get a hot one and you want to make the illusion that it's obtainable. Like look at Ron Jeremy. Like look at that. He's like the ugliest, trolliest motherfucker I've ever seen, but I fucking love him.
Foul. Man, it's foul.
He's a weird looking dude.
He is. He's a troll.
Yeah. Like,
That's a
weird
good
looking,
description.
isn't-
Would you eat his ass for 10 grand?
No.
Can you
I would.
Can you sign that?
Oh, I was gonna put something.
Oh yeah. Oh, feel free to keep working.
Feel free to- Joe, I've been trying to call Steve, and
he doesn't want an answer.
it says it could not. Oh, I'm stupid.
Yes.
You fucking dummy.
Stupid.
What did I do?
You dumb asshole.
I'm so stupid.
Stupid.
Cunt face.
Dude, you want to know how stupid I am? I put our
Stupid.
area code.
Oh,
Looking at the piece of paper, that's obviously not.
And it says fucking 403 right on it. Not
Right
518. They're not
Right
even
on.
close.
Right on.
Oh,
Jesus
402.
Christ.
Sorry, I had to take a second look there. My eidetic memories failing.
connected right away, didn't it?
I don't know. I made. Yeah.
That sounds like a phone ringing.
At least I know that number doesn't exist.
You have an eidetic memory?
What's that?
You have an eidetic memory?
I don't remember.
Oh.
What?
Sighting radio.
Hello, Steve.
Steve. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
pizza, Steve.
I like Steve. Give me pizza.
Yeah, I'm calling the right number, and I almost read the number aloud on the air.
Sorry.
That was verified.
Sorry, nobody here.
My signature looks like cum.
It does.
It's exactly like my
Isn't that
doctor.
fucking
Long
beautiful?
and ropey.
Oh
I
yeah.
think Steve listened to the first
think
half
I-
of the show.
I might have gonorrhea.
It's cool.
Does it burn?
Leah, if you're listening, no, I'm just kidding. No, that's not true at all. Like, I really want to have sex with you. So don't take that. I'm just joking.
You and your armpit hair.
Can I show the pictures of you?
Maybe not live in the air.
Live.
Maybe later.
Nah, so much.
All right, fine.
Steve's not answering Joe.
I know. Yeah, I told you.
We
It's
always
ringing.
have my
That's right.
pictures.
We'll just keep going on with the show.
I'll just like voicemail didn't kick in either. Who doesn't have voicemail?
That's all right. We can
Oh,
keep
there it
going.
goes. It just kicked off.
I don't.
Wait. You have a fucking iPhone.
Yep.
And you don't have voicemail?
Nope. Never set it up.
Why?
So when you call, it says this dumbass that you've called doesn't have voicemail?
Yes.
And hangs up on you?
Yep.
Brilliant. Except when my doctor's calling and I need to listen to what he has to say, but I can't answer the phone.
That's why
He said,
I
I've got nothing. You're like, I've got nothing.
I think I should take a picture of that.
I have my doctor on my, what do you call it?
Let me see
Contact
your
list. So I know when my doctor's calling, so I answer.
phone. Yeah, I just want to confirm the number.
Boom. There you go.
Just visually see it here.
And to kill a little time for a minute here, our experiment has been successful.
What experiment is that?
It's
Well,
Joe's
we put
fault.
different
It's
things in
Joe's
front
fault.
of you.
It's Joe's fault. It's Joe's fault.
And it was I put the staple in front of you, which I've also been playing with. It's actually a lot of fun because it's very malleable metal.
Yeah.
And you pick that up, and then I just texted him like, now he picked up the button, and you're going click, click. And if you listen closely, you can hear it in the background.
and it's Joe's fault. He gave me the wrong number.
I did.
Yep.
Dumb son of a bitch.
I probably
He
did.
gave me the
He
wrong
gave me
number.
the wrong
No,
address.
that's why you check the phone, and that's good.
Yeah, that
But
was
we
You
had
know
the,
that?
we had the nice little.
What is this?
There it
just
is.
a switch. It
That's
just
a switch?
Yeah, clicks. It makes noise.
Ringing.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Joe?
Yeah. It's me. I was a dipshit and gave Mike the wrong number. Dyslexia and all, you know. How are you?
That happened. Oh, I'm doing great. Little stomach thing going right now, I think. I'm not sure.
Well, you know, you
It's too
suck a
early
bad
to
when
tell.
that happens.
It might just be something I ate.
Yes, exactly.
Well, there's so many jokes at the end of that I didn't even want to throw it out there.
Do it.
No. I would have already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, Steve, where exactly are you in the country here? Let's start there. Steve Ignat.
That's Mike. You're talking to Mike 3D Smith right now. There's four of us in the studio right now. There's Drew Nolan. He's our guest. He's a local comedian. There's Jefferson.
Hi.
Still. And Mike and myself, Joe. So where are you located?
Hold on. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Nice.
Nebraska.
That's tough.
Nice.
Yeah. What the hell?
That is tough.
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know. I think I would love living anywhere but here, especially
Too many Choctaw.
down south or west a little bit. I think I would had a completely different life. I really do.
You guys are in Schenectady.
New York.
Yeah. You even said it properly, which is scary.
Is sodomy legal in Nebraska?
If you don't get
What's
caught.
Is sodomy legal in Nebraska?
I don't know.
You-
I don't know.
I don't think anybody cares.
Down a cop and be like, hey,
There,
is
there,
it all right if I,
there are many states that sodomy is
partake
not
in
In New
legal.
York, they stop you and they randomly suspect you and they fucking pull your dick out and sniff it to see if it smells like shit.
No, I can imagine it. Like, can you imagine like on the throughway, like a sodomy checkpoint?
You know, though I have been rear-ended before,
You've been
so
rear-ended?
Oh shit.
no, in traffic, in traffic.
Ooh.
The guy got a ticket too.
Fuck him,
Damn right he did.
bastard.
So, Steve, how long have you been doing comedy?
2 weeks ago, it made 11 years.
11 years. Wow, that is
Yeah.
a lot of commitment. That's so.
I'm afraid of what you just said. That's a horrible word.
You don't like the commitment. So I'm married, so that word doesn't mean anything to me anymore. It's just
That happened to me once.
So you've been doing comedy solely in Nebraska, or
I've done comedy around Arizona, and Nebraska. No, Arizona, wherever I can.
Okay.
You
Just,
coming to Schenectady, New York?
What's
Nope,
that?
no, nobody goes to Schenectady, New York.
We got a casino coming, bro. You can come to Schenectady, New York, perform at the Rivers Casino and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, I hear. Yeah, I got you.
You got me?
In a casino down by the river.
In a
Stepping on some toes going into a casino.
We are actually getting a casino in the next couple months here.
Next
February.
How long?
It opens
February.
next month.
Next month. Yeah, I said
14?
Oh, okay. So in next year, basically.
No,
No,
next
next
month.
Oh, in February. Okay, all right.
Yeah. No, it's been brewing for a while, and they put that thing together so goddamn fast.
Wonder if they have
I
a
think-
hooker disposal shoot.
They definitely
They
have
do.
a-
It's called the Mohawk
One thing
River.
that's illegal in Nebraska is we don't have gambling per se. We have
Ooh, do you have liquor?
scratch tickets and the lottery and
Right, the
That-
legal
that-
gambling, but not the.
you got to pull on a one-armed bandits. You know, that'd just be sinful. I think. I don't know.
One arm
slot
bandit?
machines are sinful.
Yeah, one arm.
Scared.
One arm bandits.
Is that your penis?
It's one arm bandit.
You know, the slot machines.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The slot machines, one-armed bandits. I got it. Yeah, come on, I know slight casino lingo talk. So
Yeah.
Is the mindset in Nebraskans that gambling outside of the lottery and scratch tickets is evil?
I don't know. I think we just have a lot of really old fuckers voting.
Yeah, that's.
So they're like, yeah, anything the young kids want to do, no.
I'll take the old fuckers over the snowflake liberals any day.
Fuck the snowflakes.
They're both crud.
Yeah,
I
well,
like them.
but at least I can appreciate the trials and tribulations the old fuck went through over this whiny fucking college douche.
Well, the thing about the college kids, the thing about these guys is that they don't have a lot of life experience behind them.
Agreed.
So they have no idea how hard life is going to fuck them yet.
Agreed.
They're like, oh, I don't like this and I don't like that, and ooh, that bothers me, and you go, oh, wait, just wait a little while.
Yeah.
Wait. Life is going to treat
Wait
you
till
so
mommy and dad
horribly.
Yeah, I went to college, and college has a safe place. It's called college.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you without Vaseline.
There is
Yes,
no
Yes, you totally. Yes.
safe place
Just
in the
spit
rest
on
of
it,
the world.
baby.
You go out, you eat, breathe, sleep, fuck, die. That's what you do.
Not
And
necessarily.
do drugs.
Yeah, you shit too. Okay.
You forgot to pay taxes as well.
Pay taxes.
No, we're talking
Oh,
college.
yeah.
We're talking.
I
college.
go on
College,
roller
college. Oh,
coasters.
no, depend. Yeah, no, I didn't.
No, that comes later.
Yeah, later, much later. I agree. Now I
Go
agree.
on
Now I
roller
agree.
coasters and shit. Go to concerts.
unless
I
you-
eat chicks'
Unless
asses.
unless you preach in front of
Do you shave your
pulpit
pussy?
and,
No, I'm in women's
and most
studies.
little boys, then you don't have to pay taxes.
Hmm.
You know.
Duh.
True. Wow.
There's a gig.
There's a gig.
Yeah, I put myself in between the liberals and the right wing and the left wing, and I sit in the middle somewhere, and a lot of people call me fence sitter, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of a better place to look at things from. I mean, because even literally, if you're
Fence-
sitting on a fence,
literally?
you're
A
still
fence sitter.
seeing
That's a-
more.
That's like some.
Wouldn't
That's
you have a fence post up your ass if you were sitting on
Yeah.
a fence? And that's more comfortable than being on either side.
So Nebraska is really a pick sides and take sides and fucking fight whatever kind of place. I've never been to Nebraska. It seems like
I'm thinking the whole country is that way.
you're right. It's like that in New York too.
My bucket list was go to
You go
Nebraska.
neighborhood to neighborhood, and you're going to find differences of opinion. I mean, depending on what restaurant you go to. I mean,
Yeah,
you go
no,
to
true.
you
Chick-fil-A.
can go literally
you know,
5 minutes away from the city, and it's kind of country-ish.
Right.
And throughout the entire election, there were Trump signs all over the place. Now in New York, if you know anything about politics, there's no way the Republican was going to get the vote in New York. Yet the farther you went away from a city, the more Trump signs you saw.
And the more and the larger and the more homemade they were.
Yeah, and more elaborate.
That was another thing I noticed. I was like, yeah, he didn't buy
between
that.
Omaha and Lincoln.
I saw
And
this.
I saw it actually the night of the first. Well, the morning of the first, because it was about 3 o'clock, and it was just huge. And somebody painted their barn white, and then wrote a big red Trump. My God, damn it! That's awesome.
What does that spell?
Is he paying you for that advertising? I wonder.
What did you just spell there?
Trump.
I think the coolest sign I saw someone made was out front of this old lady's house, and she knit this giant Afghan that said Trump. I was like, that's commitment. I really
Wow.
I get down in that.
My favorite was the big gun store down in Albany that had Trump.
Oh yeah.
Like
I did
4
see
foot
it.
letters on the window.
Giant
out front.
letters.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
probably the biggest sign in the city.
I don't
Yeah,
think
oh,
we
yeah.
had any, no businesses around. I mean, yeah, it was the same way. If you went out of town, if you stepped, beyond the city limits, there were, you wouldn't find a Bernie sign or.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a lot of Hillary shit, but I couldn't stand her, so I was all Bernie. I was a Bernie bro, as they say.
The Bernie
Just
Bud.
stupid.
Well, the good news is that Hillary won the popular vote.
Oh, she did.
So I guess
I would bang her too. Would anybody
didn't
eat
make-
Hillary out?
No.
Didn't make much difference.
I would.
I believe a lot of
That's a lot
people
of power
voted
in that.
for Trump or just against Hillary, just because of what Hillary did to Bernie. And a lot of Bernie voters just plain didn't vote.
she
Yeah.
was toothy. She's toothy. Hillary does not suck a good dick.
Oh no.
And you're
Yeah.
like,
Why do you think he did that? I was thinking that the whole time when I see these cigars on the table.
You just wanna-
they work.
That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I had in my head.
Wow.
What are they? What the fuck are these?
These are vape cigars.
What the fuck?
They're what?
Well, vape cigars. They look
Oh
like
my
cigars,
God.
but when you
No.
pull on them, they light up and they're
Oh,
they're
no.
vape.
Monica Lewinsky would have a field
Yeah.
day with this.
Giant E6.
Oh yes. It's an e-fake dick.
Steve, I hate to cut this short.
Yes, we have to go, Steve. This is the hard part. Sorry, we have to let you go.
Right?
We are at the tail end of our show, but I want to thank you for allowing us to call you.
Right on. Glad you did. Glad
Well,
you finally got the right number there.
Yeah,
Joe.
we
Oh.
would.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
good
sorry.
job, Joe. We
Sorry about that,
we would have
Steve.
definitely had about 4 or 5 more minutes if I had the right phone number there. Steve, I'd like to have you on the show, but I need you to hang on a second, okay?
Right on.
Okay,
on.
hang on. That's for Joe. I don't know why he asked me to do that, but I used to do that to a lot of our.
Tell him to hang on a minute and
Yeah,
then hang
yeah.
up on
He
him.
still stays.
That's beautiful.
True.
Like giving me the fucking wrong address. You fuck.
He gave you the wrong address.
He gave me the wrong
What do you-
address.
seriously?
Yo, he said 2033. I'm across the street. You know there is no 2033. Dude, did you know that?
23.
It's way back. It's in
Yeah,
the fucking
way
driveway.
back,
I'm
yeah.
not like,
Yeah,
yo,
no,
I'm thinking
no.
Joe Green's got a sick fetish and he wants to fucking take me down in the basement and rape me and shit. Like he's gonna jump
Well,
behind me with
that-
a fucking chloroform.
That may or may not be true. I can't.
It must have been a type of.
I mean, we
it's
are in the
20
base-
It's
we are in the
2030.
basement.
It's
He
2030.
knows.
2030.
He told me.
But I gotta own it. I can't
Yeah.
be like, no, I sent the right one. I'm like, no,
You got here in plenty of time. No worries.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's it was really great to meet you.
Cool.
Your life.
you are fucking fun, dude.
You have.
you are a fun.
I'm
fucking dude.
going to just make this simple statement. You have lived
I'm
at the
crazy.
young age of
26.
you have lived more lives than most have survived.
He has Snapchat.
Maybe Snapchat would.
I use like kicking
Oh, that's
stuff
funny.
because I'm like dating a lot of chicks that have boyfriends. You know,
Yeah,
so
see that's living right there, and
that's living like a savage.
I'm over living, I guess.
I feel like
and
like
maybe
you
I've
could be in a
settled.
place like somebody would be like, have you ever had your ass licked? And he'd be like, yeah. And they'd be
course
like,
I
"Oh,
have.
come on in." I'd be like, "Well, no." And they'd be like, "Off with his fucking head." He's just like, you're done. How old are
Hey.
you? 43, and you've never
Ever.
licked the butthole,
Right? Never. Ever?
You can't come in here.
See, we had so many off topics. We didn't even really like talk about comedy,
Or come?
or we talked about comedy.
Did we?
Yeah, the ropes a little bit.
We
So
come?
that was pregame, but I think
I think I came on the microphone a little bit because it's wet.
No one would know with the color on it or anything.
I don't use it, so it's fine.
Do you have any shows coming up? You got any comedy related? This is a comedy show.
Nothing booked yet, but I'm looking at
Hitting
book
the
some
mics,
stuff.
working out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite supplement?
What's my away? Obviously.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were into the muscle milk or the brownies.
No, that muscle milk is garbage, bro. It's all pre-mixed shit. Like you should
That's
make
how
your
I
own
got-
shit.
Just drink regular milk.
No,
And eat and eat.
no, we put like almond milk, fruit,
Yeah.
like make everything fresh, nice, beautiful. You know, maybe put peanut butter, chocolate. You know,
All the fighters are good
Bananas.
eaters. That's something.
no, you know what? I haven't been. Like last
Well,
month.
not always, but
Last month, I used to walk 170. I had to cut to 155.
we got about 20 seconds.
Got there, bam. I'm trying to go back up to 205. Bam.
205. That's where I sit every day. 205. Well, thank you again for being here. Your life will be
Thank you
chronicled
for
on this
having me.
show. We may just call you randomly at times to get your perspective on odd questions that
Yeah, you're an
During the
experienced
show.
young dude, man.
So,
I'm
yeah,
impressed.
yeah,
I am
I-
very impressed.
I hope
Oh,
you
and
guys
by the
know
way,
that.
I wrote in the write up. There's the writing team wrote in the write up that the first time I saw him do comedy was at a pro show, and it was the first time he did comedy in
Yes.
front of
I
and-
totally want to ask about.
yeah,
that.
in front of a real audience. And I got up, and the one thing I told him was just like, you're an MMA fighter, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, you know about controlling space, whatever. Move the mic stand, because that gives the audience you're in control of the
Get
space.
it
He
out.
got up and he moved the mic stand. He did good. He did good. He did great.
I'm moving the shit out of the mic
Like,
stand.
this is your first time doing comedy in front of a real crowd at a real place in front of pros. Yeah, balls, dude. Fucking balls.
I won the balls award at that night. Remember?
Yeah, it was like I was very, very impressed.
Big balls shining
Balls.
everywhere.
I just
hairy
got
as
punched
fuck.
in the dick.
You got punched in the dick?
Yeah,
I used to do
after
that. We
my
did
first show.
jackass show when kids.
That's-
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
If you guys ever want to have me back, I'll Joe Dirt this shit out.
Okay. Well, chronicle. Jefferson, you got anything cool coming up this week?
Not that I'm aware of.
Damn it!
We'll see what happens.
Do something.
I'll try.
Did you?
He went to Sack and Dog on New Year's. He was on.
Not
there
only
was
that,
no
not
light
only that,
pollution.
he went to Rogue One. He went and saw Rogue
I
One.
did.
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
see
you went to
Rogue
Rogue
We
One.
didn't even talk about that in the green room.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that.
We will.
afterwards. We will. Joe, what do you got?
February 11th, I'm going to be hosting at the Broad Auburn Hotel featuring Pat Berry and headlining Mike Spears, who I haven't seen perform in about 2 years. And I asked Pat today, is he still a white guy? And yes.
Still.
Yes, he's
Still a white
still a white guy.
Tell him to check his
He
privilege.
hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, make sure to check out Dumbing It Down with Dave's last podcast.
Oh, God rest.
Dumbing It Down with Dave podcast.
Godspeed,
The
Dave.
fastest podcast on earth. Show 50 is posted. Email him at dumbingitdownwithdave of Yahoo. Yahoo.com.
He won't see it.
and I will answer for him because I have access to his email. Because
2 taps.
I should have had it ready. I should have. I'm a shitty friend.
Drew's going down.
He's
on
doing the
mic.
camera.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
using it.
it's-
Yeah, that's good.
My friends
Good-
call me 3D.
good
Thank you for
set
tuning in to
design.
Pipe Dream on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network. We will see you next week.
That was fun. Like, I was worried, so I was like, all right, we'll put a couple things and we'll see what he chooses. And Coco likes I did all 3.
What are you kidding?
I texted him, I was like, you picked the steak.
Yeah.